Hi, my name is Bonnie Barker. I'm with BonnieBayCrochet.com, and I just want to welcome you to our Getting Ready segment of the next crochet along, which is coming up December 1st. So I want to give you some time to go ahead and get your materials ready. Even though the name of this one is going to be the Holiday Cables Throw, it's actually an Afghan throw, rather. It's a little bit smaller, on the smaller side. One that I designed for Red Heart Yarns a few years ago. So this pattern is available free, courtesy of Red Heart Yarns. And I just wanted to show you what I've purchased to get ready for this. Okay. You may use any worsted weight yarn you would like to choose. You're not limited in any way by the yarn choice that I make. The yarn that I actually happened to find on sale this weekend is Red Heart Soft yarn. If you get this particular type of yarn, you're going to need about 12 scans. Red Heart Super Saver works really well. So does the Red Heart with Love, or any other kind really that's on the market. The yarns that I would encourage you to kind of steer clear of are the thinner worsted weight yarns, particularly the Caron Simply Soft. It's a great yarn, has a wonderful drape, but I think the weight of what we're going to do here would just put a little more stress on that type of yarn than you really want to do. I just like something that's a little stiffer, a little, I don't know, just a little more suited for an Afghan. If you want to use like Cascade 220, which is a super wash wool, I mean, that would be great too. I'm a mom of 5 kids, so I like to have something that's very easily washable and even dryable in some cases. So, also the other thing is, you're going to need a hook. I'm using a size J or 10 or 6.00 millimeters. I prefer Susan Bates hook, but again, you can use whatever suits your needs. So anyway, I think we're about ready to begin. There are a couple things I just wanted to clarify with you. There are a lot of instructions concerning the stitches and so forth. I'm not going to go over that now because I'm going to go over that in detail as we introduce each new stitch. The gauge, that's something that a lot of people can get really hung up on. The gauge is not so important for this project. This will be a smaller throw, but if you crochet larger, obviously yours is going to be a little larger. The only thing about the gauge is if your gauge is a little bigger than, let's say, my gauge is, you're just going to need a little more yarn, and that's the only problem. If you tend to crochet very tightly, you may want to bump up to a larger size hook, particularly when we do the starting chain. That's going to be probably the tightest side of the throw, so you're going to want to make sure you get crochet that nice and evenly and kind of on the loose side if possible. Anyway, we'll go over that as we get started. You can download this pattern. Let me see if I can show you. This is what the pattern looks like. You can download that. You can print it out or just put it on any of your devices. If you just simply Google Holiday Cables Throw, and you should get something that comes up there with my name, Bonnie Barker, or Red Heart Yarns. You should be able to pull it up pretty easily and quickly. The other thing is, I think that's just about it. If you ever have questions while we're going through this, you may contact me. My address on email is bonniebay@me.com, and you can always check out my website, bonniebaycrochet.com. And if you are really into social media, I would love to hear from you, love to see your projects. I'm on Facebook at the same name, Bonnie Bay Crochet, and on Twitter, I'm crochet with or crochet w/Bonnie. And you should be able to get in touch with me. However, I would love to see your work as you progress. And well, anyway, enough talk. Who wants to hear me talk? Let's crochet.